Hi everyone. Today's question is, the changes applied to the database by a committed transaction must persist in the database. These changes must not be lost because of any failure. This is known as, the options are atomicity, durability, consistency, or isolation. The answer to this question is durability. Atomicity refers to the all or nothing nature of the transactions. This means that a transaction must be fully completed or fully rolled back. If any part of a transaction fails, the entire transaction is undone and the database remains unchanged. Atomicity ensures that incomplete or partial transactions do not affect the database consistency. For example, if you're transferring your money from one bank account to another, atomicity ensures that either both the debit and credit occur or neither happens. However, atomicity does not guarantee that the changes will persist after the transaction is committed, which is the main focus of this question. Durability guarantees that once a transaction has been committed, its effects are permanent even in the event of a system failure, such as crash or power outage. This means that the database system must ensure that committed transactions are stored in a stable storage medium that survives failures. For example, after transferring money between accounts and committing the transaction, even if the system crashes immediately afterward, the changes will still be reflected in the database once the system is back online. This is the correct answer because durability directly addresses the requirement that changes made by a committed transaction must persist and not be lost due to failures. Consistency ensures that a transaction takes the database from one valid state to another valid state, maintaining all predefined rules such as constraints, triggers, and cascades. Every transaction must leave the database in a consistent state, meaning the data should be accurate and meet all the integrity constraints before and after the transaction. For example, in a bank transaction, consistency ensures that the total amount of money remains the same before and after the transfer between accounts. However, consistency does not guarantee that changes will persist after they have been committed. Isolation ensures that the transactions are executed independently of each other. This means that the intermediate state of the transaction is invisible to the other transactions, preventing dirty reads or other anomalies. Essentially, it ensures that concurrently running transactions do not interfere with each other. For example, if two transactions are running simultaneously, one that updates an account balance and another that reads it, isolation ensures that the reading transaction will see the balance either before or after the update, but not in an inconsistent in-between state. However, isolation does not address the persistence of changes after the transaction is committed, so it is not the answer. That's all for this video. See you in the next one.